VR gaming has come a long way. Headsets are sleeker, motion tracking is tighter, and yet, we're still here flinging floppy swords at enemies with bugged hitboxes in a coliseum soaked in cartoon blood. Welcome back to Veteran Game. Today we're diving into Gorn 2, a sequel 8 years in the making that's equal parts dumb, bloody, broken, and kind of brilliant. Let's get straight to it. If you played the original Gorn, you already know what kind of chaos you're in for. You're a gladiator, armed with everything from spears and bows to meat-enhancing potions and giant rubber chickens. You enter an arena, enemies charge. You rip their arms off, bash skulls in, and send eyeballs flying like party confetti. That's Gorn 2 in a nutshell. So what's new? Well, there's actually a story now, kind of. You're fighting through celestial realms, ruled by the children of some god of the afterlife. Sounds epic, right? But don't worry, the tone is still aggressively dumb. Think Monty Python meets Mortal Kombat, but with physics bugs. Gameplay-wise, it's more of the same, and that's both good and bad. The arsenal is beefier, traps in the arenas are more creative. Power-ups add spice, like growing giant hands to dual-wield massive weapons or drinking speed potions to zip around the battlefield like a caffeinated ninja. But it's still very much swing wildly and pray the hitbox registers. Let's talk about that. Hit detection in Gorn 2 is rough. Sometimes you're slicing through air like a ninja, and sometimes you're clipping through enemies like a ghost. It's inconsistent, frustrating, and it totally breaks immersion, which in a VR game is everything. Combine that with AI that often gets stuck on geometry or wanders into traps like drunken toddlers, and yeah, it's a mess. But here's the thing, Gorn 2 doesn't care. And weirdly, that's its charm. This is a game that knows exactly what it is. It's not trying to be Half-Life Alyx. It's not even trying to be Boneworks. It's here to make you laugh while you accidentally throw your controller into the wall because your sword bounced off a rubber helmet and boomeranged back into your face. The boss fights are the highlight. They're big, dumb, often hilarious, and for once they require more than button mashing. There's a rhythm and some actual mechanics, dodging traps, using specific weapons, or baiting enemies into their own demise. The dialogue, juvenile. The jokes, hit or miss. The audio quality. Sometimes it sounds like it was recorded in a public bathroom. But you know what? That's peak Gorn. After the short 3-4 hour story, you can dive into endless mode or set up custom arenas. There's even an editor to make your own challenges, a nice touch for a game that thrives on sandbox chaos. So is it worth playing? If you're looking for deep gameplay, strategic combat, or polished VR immersion, no. You'll rage at the bugs and laugh at how janky it is. But if you want to turn off your brain and live out your most absurd gladiator fantasies, it's a blast. Gorn 2 is junk food. It's sloppy, greasy, and probably terrible for your VR posture. But sometimes that's exactly what you want. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Veteran Game goes deep on the games that aren't afraid to get weird, wild, or just plain dumb, like this one. Now go forth, strap on that headset, and may your enemies explode like piñatas at a Viking birthday party.